Hi ladies! Okay, so we're continuing to talk about sort of troubleshooting and just some reasons, why maybe you haven't seen success like you felt you should. And so one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about was how often you should be eating. And I have found that there is no one answer for this. So sorry. Sorry to disappoint. This is something that you really have to find out for yourself what works best for your body. Some people absolutely swear by eating every 2 hours, a little tiny bit every 2 hours. I have tried that, and while it may work short term, like if I'm doing like the 3-day cleanse, or the 3-day refresh rather, then yes, definitely eating every 2 hours, because they're such tiny little portions and it's a cleanse, so it's different because there's even smaller amounts than you would normally eat. So for that, something like that, eating 2 hours is fine. For me, if I eat my normal amount of food every 2 hours during the day, I am going to get very sluggish, because my digestive system doesn't have a chance to break all the food down, get it all through me, and then there's the water that I'm supposed to be drinking, and so it just like, I can feel it like bog my body down, and it drags, and it doesn't keep up very well. So for me, it's better to have breakfast early in the morning, and not a big breakfast. If I eat a big breakfast, it doesn't do well. My system needs time to get going. So do you see what I mean when I say there's no one way? It's like you just have to play with your body and be like, what works for you? So small breakfast for me. I try and eat a nice big lunch about 4 hours after breakfast. So about 4 hours is good for me. And then I try and eat a smaller dinner by 6 o'clock, and I have to stop eating at 6 o'clock. I don't do it because it's a fasting thing. I don't do it. I just do it because if I eat food after 6 o'clock, I completely lose all self-control that I thought I had, and I binge on food. I don't know what that came from, where that came from, what habit that came from, but for me, I cannot eat after 6 o'clock. And on rare occasions I'll try it, and it's just it's so much harder for me. It's like if I just cut it at 6, I'm good for the evening. I'm not hungry. I might feel like snacking, but I'm not hungry, So you just have to play with it and find what works for you. So if you're eating and do try, whatever program you're on, if you're on the 80-day obsession, if you're on the Transform 20, go to that program on Beachbody On Demand, look under the materials section and find the meal plan, and do try and follow their timing and follow that meal plan and see if it works for you. And if a week, 2 weeks goes by and you can feel that your body's not doing well with that meal plan, then feel free to shake it up. But do give it a chance, give it a try, and follow the meal plan that's appropriate for your program. So that's all for now. I love you ladies, and I will talk to you again soon.